Endoscopically locate and mark the upper and lower margins of the lesion with radiopaque markers. Caution: accurate marking of lesion borders is essential for proper stent placement. Place a 0.035-inch wire guide, floppy tip first, through the accessory channel and through the stricture until it is fluoroscopically visualized in the stomach. Leave the wire guide in place and remove the endoscope. Remove the protective tubing from the stent. Using fluoroscopic guidance, introduce and advance the introduction system in short increments over the pre-positioned wire guide into the esophagus. To ensure that the stent will bridge the stricture after deployment, fluoroscopically position the radiopaque markers on the inner catheter beyond the extremities of the stricture to be crossed. Confirm the desired stent position fluoroscopically and deploy the stent by removing the red safety guard from the handle. Continue deploying the stent by squeezing the trigger. Note, each trigger squeeze will deploy the stent by an equal amount. If stent repositioning is required during deployment, it is possible to recapture the stent. Note, it is not possible to recapture the stent after passing the point of no return, which is indicated when the red marker on the top of the introducer has passed the point of no return indicator on the handle. To recapture the stent, push the direction button on the side of the delivery system to the opposite side. Note, hold thumb on the button when squeezing the trigger for the first time to recapture. Continue squeezing the trigger as required to recapture the stent by the desired amount. To resume deployment, again push the button to the opposite side and hold your thumb on the button for the first stroke while squeezing the trigger. When the stent point of no return has been passed, pull the safety wire out of the delivery handle, located near the wire guide port. Continue deploying the stent by squeezing the trigger. After deployment, fluoroscopically confirm full stent expansion. Once full expansion is confirmed, the introduction system can be safely removed. With the lasso on the proximal part of the stent, you can reposition the stent directly after placement by pulling with forceps on the lasso and reposition the stent to the desired area. Upon completion of the procedure, dispose of the device per institutional guidelines for biohazardous medical waste.